Mm. Alrighty. And this damn losing streak, man.
Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the
Great to hear Skylar Cole singing the national anthem before today's contest. Greetings, folks. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for our latest presentation of NBA basketball. Tonight, we've got the Los Angeles Lakers playing against the Houston Rockets. Alongside Richard Jefferson and Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson. We'll be joined by Allie LaForce courtside. All right, now a chance to examine the rebounding numbers over the past few months for Amin Thompson.
And I'm sure he's not pleased with these stats. His rebounding has taken a bit of a tumble over the last couple of months. He's really got to get his energy back up on the glass and start fighting for boards again.
Now let's take a look at the Rockets' opening lineup. At small forward and power forward, it's Brooks and Smith. Van Fleet and Green, they're manning the backcourt. And it's Şengün in at the 5, roaming the paint. And for the Lakers, they've got Luka Doncic. Dorian Finney-Smith is out there with James. Then there's Jackson Hayes, and it's Reeves in at the point. Well, Grant, this is not your average regular season game. These teams are fierce rivals.
Oh, yes, they are, B.A. I love playing in these type of games. I mean, the fans are extra loud. The players are fired up. This will be fun.
Now here's Van Vliet. Not a good performance from him in that loss to the Clippers.
Good job.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Rockets will retain possession. Just a superb read on defense to come up with the block.
That'll put some fear into the shooters, and he made sure to do it early, too.
Now off the inbound. And there's Green on the assist by Brooks. So it's Los Angeles now. Outside Reeves. Pass to Doncic. This James on the wing. Let's go with a 3. It's hauled in by Houston. Smith outside. Here's Şengün on the wing. Green. Şengün, a screen on Reeves. And here's Green from the arc. Gets the 3 ball to go. Green's got 5 points.
This is a smart play by Green, getting some help with the screen instead of trying to do it all by yourself.
And now we'll go to Allie LaForce, who had a chance to talk with J.J. Redick.
We talked about how Alperen Şengün can act as a facilitator. Coach said he sees the floor like nobody else.
And boy.
He's got a great mind for the game. And if you let him find his guy out of the high post, he will punish you. No doubt about it. They're aware. He is the engine of this offense.
Allie, thank you. And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
At the line for the Lakers, Luka Doncic, shooting 1.
One shot.
The Rockets have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Smith outside. Pass to Şengün. Van Vliet outside. From outside the arc. LeBron with the rebound.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three.
Beautiful.
You know, it's hard to understate the value Van Vliet brings to this team, Richard.
When you look back at Toronto's championship in 2019, he made some huge plays. When the moment got big, he came through and came out on top.
Now here's Smith, coming off a 12-point game. And here's Green from the arc. James with the rebound. Reeves against Green. Now Reeves doing some damage on the offensive end, putting up a little over 14 points a game. And there's a 3-second violation.
Get the hell out of the
And
way.
leaders calls.
What's
Let's
this?
take a look at the teams that have generated the most offense on the break this season. The Rockets, number 1.
This squad loves to run. Their coaches allow them to play quick, free basketball, and it shows up in their fast break points.
Van Vliet finds Şengün. Outside, Green. Şengün, a screen on Reeves. Green for 3. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. What an impressive regular season they've been having, getting to 60 wins.
When you talk about magic numbers for a team, 60 wins means you're having an historic year. In fact, we've had stretches longer than 5 years without any team winning 60. So it's really hard to do.
Personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for one, LeBron James.
And when you think of LeBron, his competitive spirit is, to me, the first thing that comes to mind. All this guy wants to do is win all the time.
And we've got a timeout called by Ime Udoka. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. Green for three. Finney Smith pulls it in. The Lakers lead by 3. James passes to Finney Smith. Doncic outside. Reeves with a screen on Van Vliet. Tries it from the top of the key. It's rebounded by Şengün.
Oh, I can see some miscommunication on defense there very clearly. They were super fortunate it didn't torch them with that mistake.
Green for 3. Knocks it down.
But letting him shoot. What are you doing?
Green's got 8.
And it's encouraging to watch Green knock down the triple. Needs to keep doing this.
Doncic outside. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Count the basket.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. You'll gladly take those.
Now here's Smith. He's scoreless. Pass to Green. The Lakers with a rebound.
That's the shot they wanted. It just didn't fall.
Tough to watch those miss. I'm sure they'll convert the next chance.
James passes to Hayes. Hayes with a screen on Van Vliet. Here's Reeves. And he buries his first
Austin.
one.
He just makes it look so easy on offense. Like, who takes pleasure in torturing defenses? He does.
Now here's Van Vliet. He's averaging more than 12 a game. Consistent threat on offense. Up and over Doncic. Yep, it finally drops after rolling around the rim.
Well, Van Vliet likes to work up close and personal at the basket, always ready to take it inside.
Pass to Hayes. Smith against James. And here's Reeves. Clock at 6. Smith with the rebound. Houston has gone just 2 for 6 from the arc here in the first. Outside, Green.
Get the shit out.
His consistency just hasn't been there this quarter in terms of his shooting.
James.
Thank you.
James has got 7 points. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the Lakers.
When you pile up the blocks earlier in games, it really can affect the other team. They lose confidence offensively.
And also the coaching staff
Good job.
has to love the hustle so far. Just playing with great energy, getting out and converting in transition.
Tries the spin move. On the wing, Reeves. Will not
Damn it.
go. Misses off the front iron. Rockets trail by 4. And Grant, you look at the Rockets' additions over the last year or two. There's an emphasis on toughness.
Yeah, toughness, both physical and mental. Those are the kinds of veterans they've brought in. And that extends, of course, to the coaching staff, too.
Şengün,
There you
no
go.
You often expect him to convert these types of shots, but the D must have made their presence felt to prevent that one.
Out to James. Reeves against Green. Screen by James. Reeves, the pass to James.
Damn it.
Stolen by Smith. On the tape. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. It's on LeBron James.
Yeah, showing off the mobility there. At 6'10", Smith is a handful to contain on the drive.
This is his first trip to the free throw line tonight. And he drops the first. With the regular season wrapping up now, Richard, should the top teams start getting ready for the postseason?
Not just yet, BA, because that could cause a letdown heading into the playoffs, which is the last thing these teams would want to have happen.
And the Rockets making a change here. Eason's checked in. And good on the second, so he makes them both. And one guy who's just scratching the surface of his potential, Jabari Smith.
Yeah, he's still very young, still gaining strength, but his upside on both ends is enormous.
Here's Doncic. And he was
And
fouled in the
one.
shooting. Opportunity for a three-point play here. He made the only free throw attempt he had earlier in the game. Thompson, he's checked in for Houston.
That's his second personal foul. Third team foul. At the line for Los Angeles, Luka Doncic. One shot.
One shot.
That's good from Doncic. And we've got a timeout called by Ime Udoka. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan.
We need you to rise up, get loud, Lakers.
Benson's checked in for Los Angeles. And a look at the leaderboard. Over the last month, these big men have completely dominated. LeBron James is second.
These big fellas come at you in all kinds of ways. They may not share styles, but they're all effective scorers.
Yeah, the collection of post moves these big fellas have is unreal. I'd say some of them are the most unstoppable moves in the game.
Now here's Green. Give him 8 points now. Smith passes to Green. Şengün, the screen. The three is up. And Green, good for 3. Green's got 11 points.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Here's Finney-Smith. No points so far. Hayes with a screen. Here's Doncic. It's rebounded by Şengün. Şengün's got 4 rebounds in the game.
So far, rebounding has been a focal point for them.
Pass to Green from the arc. LeBron with the rebound.
He had more than enough room to hit that, just couldn't make it happen.
Now Vincent. Back to James. Kicks it to Doncic. Over Green. Money from the wing.
Luka.
Points for him.
Maybe not the highest percentage of looks right there, but look, you can't argue with results, I guess.
Thompson finds Smith. Outside Eason. Pass to Green. And Luka Doncic is going to pick up the foul. It's his first foul of the game. And the Rockets making a change here. Adams is checked in.
Second team foul. Rockets substitution, number 12, Steven Adams.
Thompson outside. Pass to Adams. 6 on the shot clock. Yes.
Oh,
And a
bullshit.
nice assist from Thompson.
Want to stop Adams when he rolls, but honestly, Steven is such a force. Sometimes you can't stop him.
Vincent passes to Doncic. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
That's his first.
And a quick look here at some of the numbers for Luka Doncic.
Over the past 5 games, his assist totals have been slipping. He and his teammates just don't seem to be clicking right now. Hopefully that's something he can correct tonight.
Shoot 2. The first free throw is good. Doncic hits them both.
That's what he does. Rock solid at the line.
Rockets trail by 4. Outside, Green. Up and over Doncic. Tried to bank it in, but it misses. And so James will bring it up for the Lakers. Pass to Doncic. Hayes with a screen on Eason. And he lobs it up. And
Beautiful.
Hayes. And the lead increases on a crazy offensive sequence.
Man, the dunk alone would have been incredible, let alone the fact that it came off a pinpoint pass. And it's Houston's ball. They couldn't put the pieces together last time out, losing to the Clippers.
It really just wasn't a fun game for them. Their offense looked stagnant, and they couldn't get anything going.
It seemed like any
It's a
time
board.
they strung together a few baskets, they just went ice cold so quickly.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Brian, Jabari Smith Jr. is making some serious strides, and Coach Ime Udoka praised him and said his all-around game, his confidence, great defensive versatility. He's starting to
Let's
handle
go.
plays for others. Shooting is a huge asset for him, but we want him to post up and find his mid-range shots as well, so he can rise up over guys. Brian?
He is certainly one to watch, Allie. Thank you. Rockets trail by 8. They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Smith against James. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair. It's on LeBron James.
And the number 3 pick in the 2022 NBA draft, Smith Jr.'s ceiling is considered to be very high.
2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good.
What I like about Smith is that he impacts the game whether he is scoring or not.
Some changes for Los Angeles. Christian Wood is checked in for Hayes. Hachimura comes in for James. And Connect subbed in for Finney Smith. Şengün checked in for the Rockets. Whitmore comes in for Green. Smith hits them both. Los Angeles leading by 6. And Here's Doncic. He's got 12. Wood, a screen on Eason. Pass to connect. 4 on the clock. Over Whitmore. And it's Connect missing.
And they've come out with a fearless approach on the boards.
There's a minute 34 left in the first. Here's Whitmore outside. Wood grabs the board.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Pass to Hachimura. Oh, and he
Thank
got
you,
fouled on his
foul.
way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. Richard, it's nice to have the versatility of a guy like Hachimura. Equally comfortable at either forward position.
Well, he's got the size and strength of a modern-day NBA power forward, but he also has the ability to stretch the floor and knock down a 3. That's a nice combo.
He's off on the
Damn
first.
it.
Oh, the mid-range shot has always been Hachimura's best weapon, but he's adapted and has become more consistent beyond the arc.
Austin Reeves is checked in for the Lakers. And the Rockets making a change here as well. Holiday is checked in. And he's good on the second. Rockets trail by 7. Thompson outside. Outside Holiday. Şengün, the screen. The 3. Gets the 3 to fall.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Outside Reeves. On the wing, Hachimura. From 18 feet away, it's hauled in by
Damn
Houston.
it.
Now here's Whitmore. He's coming off a 10-point game against the Clippers. Yes, and it's
Fuck.
Şengün picking up the assist. And it's now only a 1-point Laker lead.
Backing up that last 3 with another 3. The defense has to stop giving them so many clean looks.
Doncic with it. 12 points for him. Outside Reeves. Back to Doncic. The 3. Able to get that one. Oh, what a performance by Luka Doncic. He has been the story for Los Angeles. He made a big impact, scoring 12 points in the quarter. We'll be right back with you shortly. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead in the second quarter. Taking a look at the Lakers' performance here, guys. What are your thoughts?
Well, they've used the fast break well to score easy points and keep the defense unsettled.
In this league, it is so hard scoring in the half court, so you have to run every time you get the opportunity.
Here's Reeves. We've got Christian Wood. Austin Reeves out there with Gabe Vincent. Then it's Rui Hachimura, and it's Connect in at the 3. That's who's in the game for the Lakers. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
And man, does Thompson glide down the court with ease. Outstanding at finishing in transition.
Pass to Connect. Reeves against Eason. Hachimura with a screen on Easton. Here's Reeves. And that one's good. That makes it 2 for 3.
Found some space to get off the mid-range, and he'll do damage from there if you let him.
Easton, pass to Şengün. Şengün, a screen on Reeves. Back to Şengün. And Şengün, throw it down.
In pick and roll, Şengün dives hard to the rim, and he's got pretty good hands.
Reeves against Easton. And there's the call on Tari Eason. That's his first foul of the game. Brooks, he's checked in for Tate.
First team foul. Substitution for the Rockets, number 9, Dylan Brooks.
Here in the second quarter, a little over a minute of play. The shot by Reeves, no good.
Great work by the defense. That's the intensity coaches want to see.
Here's Whitmore outside. The Lakers with a rebound. Here's Reeves. Using his post moves to get the 2 points. Reeves has gotten 4 this quarter. And the lead just keeps changing hands.
5 times already, and we still haven't gotten out of the first half.
Pass to Şengün. Brooks, right side. The 3 from Thompson.
Thank you.
The board.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Outside Reeves. Out to Hachimura. Back to Reeves. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Hachimura with a screen on Easton. Here's Reeves. Tries again. Here's Hachimura. Good.
Come on.
Brooks.
There wasn't a lot of resistance there at the rim. He just tricked off a little bunny.
Alley-oop up top. Hammer it home.
Beautiful setup on the alley-oop.
Great catch. Great flush. Pass to Hachimura. Back to Reeves. Ooh, the lead pass
Beautiful.
was in the perfect spot to set up the layup. Reeves has got 8.
You want to know why they're winning? It's because of his play offensively.
Now Whitmore. He's got 5. There's the triple. On target from range.
Shut the hell out.
Give him 8. It's been neck and neck this entire first half.
Yeah, 8 lead changes so far. These clubs are looking evenly matched.
Now here's Vincent. Trailing by 2. Here's Reeves. And it's Whitmore with the rebound. And here is Thompson. Last game for him, he picked up 13. Pass to Şengün. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. Since being drafted in 2021, Alperen Şengün has really grown his game, Richard.
Particularly his assist numbers. That's what impresses me. You can run the offense through the 6'11" Şengün. It's so impressive.
No good on
Thank
the
you.
Since being selected in the 21 draft, Alperen Şengün has really improved.
Yeah, from 9 points per game as a rookie to over 20 in his 3rd year, Şengün has averaged about 5 assists per game over a season. A huge number for a 6'11" post guy. He is so skilled.
And Los Angeles making a change here. James is checked in. Good on the second one. RJ displaying at a faster pace, work the same in the regular season as it does in the playoffs?
Depends on the opponent. Teams that like to slow it down and can be methodical in the half court can make it a slugfest. You have to be ready for that.
Now here's Wood, still without a bucket. Outside Reeves, fires the 3. That falls.
Reeves.
Nice feed that time from James.
Such a wizard with the ball. James always finds the open man.
Outside Whitmore. Here's Easton. And a miss there on the triple. For Los Angeles, they've gotten 4 of 8 shots to drop in the second. Outside Reeves. James, a screen on Van Vliet. Hachimura outside. Pass to James. Vincent outside. Now Wood. Here's Reeves outside. And Los Angeles.
Reeves,
another three.
beautiful.
And he has flat out taken over this quarter. Keep feeding the beast.
Outside Whitmore. Three-pointer. LeBron.
There we go.
Rebound. James has got 6 rebounds now in the game.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
Inside. And Wood
Thank
with the
you.
basket on the assist from James. James has got 3 assists tonight.
Woo, shrewd move off the pick by Wood. Gets himself into a good scoring position.
Now here's Van Vliet. And the call will be against Fred Van Vliet.
Thank you.
Third
Charging.
foul of the game.
Oh,
One thing
fucking
they've been able to do
time.
in the first half is control the ball. They've given it up only once.
Houston making some changes. Jalen Green, he's checked in for Whitmore. And it's Thompson in for Van Vliet. Oh, what a performance offensively.
They're really rolling at that end. Excellent game plan.
Reeves, the pass to Hachimura. Marked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second
What are you doing, guy?
And this break lets us see the teams making the most of their second chances this season. The Rockets, number 1.
This team has just been a menace on the offensive boards. They chase down their shots and work hard to make sure there are no wasted possessions.
Outside, Green. Pass to Brooks. Here's Şengün. Lays it up and banks it in. Şengün's got 5 points.
He's a new school versatile big, but Şengün wants the ball inside. That's where he does his best damage.
Now, here is James. 20 points for him last game against the Mavericks in Dallas.
And it's the way he stayed aggressive and getting to the foul line that was impressive.
Damn you,
He
Vince.
also did a superb job in cashing in from the foul line.
Green. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. And Richard, the former second overall pick in 2021. We all see the potential for Jalen Green.
When you see the physical ability combined with his shooting range, he's got a chance to be one of the top scorers in this league.
Free throw good. Green.
Look, Green is one of those players that always finds a way to create something offensively that gets his team a good look.
And we've got a timeout called by J.J. Redick. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here. Luka Doncic is checked in for Vincent. As we near the postseason, let's see where the West is shaken out. Taking a look at the Lakers, final stretch of the season, they've got the #1 seed and have shown no signs of giving it up. And of course the Rockets, well, record-wise, not even in the same conversation.
When I look at the Lakers, their fans were expecting a lot from this team this year, and they haven't disappointed them. It's been a terrific season, and they're far from done yet heading into the playoffs.
Now here's Reeves. He's got 14. Thompson against Doncic.
Oh, my
Rockets with a
foul.
rebound. Eason, pass to Thompson. Now here's Eason. There's the 3. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
Bullshit.
As he gets more comfortable in unlocking his potential, we'll see Green get more comfortable in moving the ball.
Doncic outside. Over Thompson. Reeves, the pass to Doncic. Just 5 on the clock. Can they get it? Eason pulls it in.
Wow.
The Rockets have gotten 6 of 10 shots to drop in the second. Nice work. Brooks drives in.
There we go.
And it's blocked by Wood.
The length of Wood just covers so much ground, as you can see there with that fantastic block.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Maybe, well, the Rockets got a lot more organized with Coach Ime Udoka and their veteran additions, including point guard Fred VanVleet, who said it's just having that poise and presence to slow things down and get guys where they need to be. Rein it in, get some structure, and maximize these guys' potential. BA?
Allie, a great floor general. Thanks for that.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Doncic outside. Can't connect from short range. Houston leading by 4. It's Thompson, high post. Looking at his production, close to 12 points a game.
You see there, Thompson does a good job of sneaking into the lane and finishing.
Now here's Doncic. Wood with the screen. Doncic, good. Doncic has got 14 points for the game.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
When it ain't broke, leave it alone until someone stops him. Just let it roll.
Now here's Eason. 11 points for him last game against the Clippers in Los Angeles.
Lackluster defense, showing no desire to chase shooters off that line.
And we've got a timeout call by J.J. Redick. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. Los Angeles. Hayes is checked in for Christian Wood. Finney Smith comes in for Hachimura. And Vincent is subbed in for Reeves. Adams checked in for Houston. Whitmore comes in for Eason. Vincent with the ball. No made baskets yet. Hayes with a screen on Brooks. And the bucket
Thank
counts.
you.
And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a three-point play. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Rockets.
Well, so far, their long-range shooting has been the story, doing damage from deep.
You know, they've also been very effective at running the floor. Just a ton of points in the fast break. It's been a big part of their success.
And that one misses.
I think everybody knows how good LeBron James is, but the thing that makes it remarkable is the longevity of his talent, and he is still leading the way for his team.
Now here's Thompson. Adams, pass to Green. Three-pointer, Brooks. Rebound, the Lakers. Hayes has got 6 rebounds in the game. Pass to Doncic. James deciding where to go with it. Hayes with a screen on Green. 6 to shoot. Pure from three-point range. And now it's just a 2-point Rocket lead.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You gotta show some fire and keep defending.
Now here's Brooks. He's coming off a 10-point game against the Clippers in Los Angeles. Left side, Whitmore. Jacks up with 3. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. You know, last game they matched up with the Mavs. A tough loss there.
I really think that L has to fall on their defense or a lack thereof. Just not enough
Beautiful.
to send that into the floor.
Some of it was solid shooting from their opponent, but they didn't have any teeth with their defense. Need to be more active than they were.
Here's Whitmore. The Lakers getting their last shot to go. And he gets it to go off the front iron. Whitmore's got 10 points.
Athleticism showing through from Whitmore. He doesn't need much room at all to operate in close.
Here's Doncic. He's got 19.
Beautiful.
Finney Smith.
Good job, Finney.
Smith's got his first points of the game.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
Thompson passes to Adams. 1:10 left in the second. Back to Thompson. Here's Whitmore outside. No good that time.
Indeed.
The battle of the boards has been something to watch.
Doncic outside. Outside Finney Smith. James against Brooks. The shot by James, no good. And so Thompson will bring it up for the Rockets. Pass to Adams. Green with the ball. He's covered by Vincent. Nice execution inside from Green.
And one of Green's best attributes is that he doesn't really see contact. He will either go over it or through it.
James outside. Fades. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. It's Houston. They lead by a bucket. And we'll be back right after this.
Welcome to halftime. First things first, a look ahead at other games on the docket tonight. The Bucks will face off against the Pistons out in Detroit. Start time 7 o'clock Eastern.
And this could be a fairly competitive one.
Now, as we look at the first half, the Rockets find themselves in a close ballgame.
This has been a display of what we often talk about on this show. Unselfish ball movement usually leads to better shots. Now, I could say this. They're generating a lot of clean looks, guys.
Yeah, it's tough to beat a team that's in sync. Big advantage in the assist column. Check that out. Thanks for tuning in. Now it's time to head back over to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to... be a great one as both teams trying to gain an edge. Boy, really an incredible game here from Luka Doncic.
Yeah, he's showing off how skilled he is at attacking the defense and converting at the line.
He knows that that's a strength for him. If they're going to keep fouling, he has no problem taking it.
Kicking off the second half, here's Ime Udoka's 5. Van Fleet and Green, they're manning the backcourt. At small forward and power forward, it's Brooks and Smith. And it's Şengün in at the center position, locking down the middle. Now here's Smith. Pass to Green. Van Vliet outside. And here's Şengün. He's covered by Reeves. Şengün, no good. The Lakers trail. Now Reeves. Here he goes. Look it again.
Nice.
7 for 12 and going at the defense.
There is no chance that this game is tied up without his offensive firepower.
Van Vliet, the pass to Şengün. Back to Van Vliet. Outside, Green. To the middle. And there's Van Vliet on the assist from Green. Van Vliet's got his second bucket on the night. Van Vliet's gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Screen by James. LeBron. Wow! Woo! LeBron making some noise.
One of the most ferocious dunkers we've ever seen. James still enjoys putting on a show.
There's the AT&T 5G Slam Cam capturing the moment.
Oh, I will.
And we're about a minute and a half in the second half. Well, Grant, even though it looks like LeBron could play forever, he stated that he doesn't have much time left.
Well, it's unbelievable that he's sustained this level of excellence for as long as he has. I would be surprised if we see this type of longevity.
Come on, man.
Again.
And he gets the bucket.
That's 3 buckets in a row off assists.
For Los Angeles, they've got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. James against Smith. Doncic outside for the lead. The shot's good.
Luka.
The assist by James. James has got his 4th assist with that last one. The Rockets trail. Smith outside. Şengün in the post. He's against Hayes. And here's Van Vliet from the arc.
There we go.
With the rebound. James has got rebound number 7 tonight. James, a screen on Green. And here's Reeves. He's got 16. And he lobs it up top. And finished off by Hayes.
Let's go.
Beautiful setup on the alley-oop.
Great catch, great flush. Van Vliet, the pass to Brooks. 3 minutes gone now in the third quarter. Green for 3. Finney Smith pulls it in. Los Angeles leading by 3. Doncic on the wing, started by Van Vliet.
Wow, yes, thank you.
For 2. He gets the whistle there. And Richard, after going undrafted back in 2016, what a career for Dorian Finney-Smith.
Approaching a decade in this league. He's been a starter for most of that time, but he continues to be the definition of a 3-and-D glue guy.
That's good from Doncic. That one falls, so he hits both
Beautiful.
of them. Rockets trail by 5. Outside, Green. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Houston
There
with
we
another miss.
go.
Los Angeles has gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. LeBron James with the flush.
Love the energy here in the third. Trying to take control now of this contest.
Yes, this is a pivotal moment in this game. Those extra possessions right now, they just mean a little bit more.
Here's Van Vliet. And he can't make that one in. Now Los Angeles with it. They're on a 13-4 run. Reeves up top, defended by Şengün. Şengün against Reeves. Shoots over Şengün. The shot by Reeves, no good. Rockets trail by 7. Van Vliet right side from the corner. Rebounded by LeBron. James has got 8 rebounds in the game. And Reeves has got the ball here for Los Angeles. Just 4 points. That's all they've given up here in the second half. James inside, covered by Smith. Oh, nice.
Oh,
fake.
come on. You got to
Mark.
finish that.
Houston has got nothing to fall from outside in this third quarter. Van Vliet outside. Şengün, a screen on Doncic. Here's Van Vliet. That's short off the rim.
It's been a challenging quarter for them, and his offensive inconsistency is a driving factor.
Doncic on the wing. Hayes against Şengün.
There you go. Jackson Hayes.
Oh, nothing soft about that.
Was not going to be denied. Just took the dunk that was right in front of him.
And that's his MOB physical, get in position for the putback and throw it down. The defense got to know that's what he's looking to do.
And Houston has possession. The Lakers getting their last shot to go. And Ime Udoka has called timeout. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over.
You know what time it is? T-shirt time.
And the Lakers making a change here. Hachimura's checked in. And with a moment here, let's look at the point guards who have been distributing the ball the best since the All-Star break. Luka Doncic fourth.
You know, these are the best playmakers in the NBA, guys. I mean, they're the ones who keep the offense running at full speed.
It's fun to watch these guys in action. Their creativity, the vision they have, it's point guard play at its best.
Now here's Smith. Right now contributing around 10.5 points a game. Şengün, the screen. Brooks, the pass to Şengün. And so it looks like it'll be Houston's ball.
He clipped the ball there, but not enough to nab the steal.
That's fine. You love the effort, not making things easy for the opposition on offense.
Five on the clock. For three, Smith nails it from three. Smith's got 7 points in the game.
Yeah, looking so comfortable out there on the perimeter. Smith has really invested in getting this shot dialed in.
Now here's Reeves. 16 points for him.
Damn it.
Smith's shot is off.
And he might have thrown himself off when he saw how much space he had for three.
Şengün, the screen. Brooks. And he buries that one. Back rim and in. Now just a 4-point Los Angeles lead. For Los Angeles, they've gotten 6 of 11 attempts to fall so far in the third. A nice shot by
Luka.
Doncic has got 7 points for the quarter.
He is torching a defense that simply has no answers for him.
Van Vliet scanning the floor. Pass to Brooks. Picked by Smith. The drive by Brooks. Oh, the bucket's good. He'll have a chance at one more. That's on Dorian Finney-Smith.
And this is what Brooks loves to do. Attacking the defense and scoring right on them with the foul.
And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Los Angeles.
Look, they're getting good looks inside. It's been a point of emphasis all night long, but I love this hard-nosed attitude of this team.
They've also been striking from mid-range with great consistency tonight. They just owned that part of the floor in this one.
Los Angeles leading by 4. Reeves with the ball. He's got 16. Doncic finds Reeves. Hachimura with a screen on Van Vliet. Here's Reeves, and the call will be against Austin Reeves. That's his first foul.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
Christian Wood is checked in for the Lakers. Cadet comes in for Finney-Smith. And the Rockets making a change here as well. Eason's checked in for Brooks. Rockets trail by 4. Here's Green. 15 points in the game. Nice open look, but it's no good.
Well, his shooting is unfortunately not a big thing. And his lackluster accuracy is probably the thing that's keeping them behind.
Pass to Hachimura. Up and over Smith. Hachimura sets a screen. The Lakers got to get one up. Late clock. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. Now Van Vliet. Outside, Green. Outside Eason, pass to Van Vliet. Outside, Green.
No!
Green's feeling it at the arc.
He can get it down off the dribble or off the catch. Green is just a flat-out shooter.
And we've got a timeout called by J.J. Redick. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. The Lakers in the lead. And here's Doncic. He's got 26. Now here's Reeves. Doncic right side. And here's Connect outside. That one falls. Set up by Doncic. Doncic has got his 4th assist in this one.
We knew he was solid from range per the scouting report, but Connect can hit fairly consistently from out there.
Now here's Van Vliet. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. Christian Wood picks one up.
The officials were right on top of that one.
And this will be a second trip to the free throw line.
The Rockets, Jalen Green, 2 shots.
Shoot 2.
And he makes a first.
Very good from here. Green over 80% from the line.
And both free throws good for Green. Los Angeles has got 2 of 4 threes to fall here in this third quarter. Outside Reeves. Doncic on the wing. And he converts the layup. Doncic has got 9 points now in the quarter.
Assertive move. You can tell the game's heating up a bit.
Pass to Şengün. Outside Eason. Smith right side. Shot clock at 6. Three-pointer, Van Vliet. And Reeves pulls it down.
Some people could say he's struggling on offense this period. I like to think of more of drowning. Just can't seem to find his confidence.
Now here's Reeves. He's got 16.
Wow, thank you.
His 3rd personal foul. 2nd team foul.
These are his first free throws of the game.
Los Angeles, Austin Reeves, taking 2 shots.
And that one falls for Reeves. Houston making some changes. Whitmore comes in for Smith. And it's Amin Thompson in for Fred Van Vliet. And so Reeves nails both of them.
And really strong at the line since the break.
And it's the Rockets with the ball. Thompson scanning the floor. Pass to Whitmore. Şengün passes to Green. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. Austin Reeves picks one up.
So far proving he can score in this league. Green drawing more attention from the defense.
This will be his 3rd trip to the free throw line.
Taking 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. And both free throws good for Green. And we've got a timeout called by J.J. Redick. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. And we show you the best defenses in the NBA since the break. The Lakers, #1.
Since the break, here's a team that has locked up their opponents, playing with passion defensively.
And Reeves has got the ball here for Los Angeles. They lead by 4. Thompson against Doncic. Out to Hachimura. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Reeves. Takes the 3. It's rebounded by Houston. Whitmore's got 4 rebounds now. Fires for 3. Wood grabs the board. The Lakers lead by 4. 1:36 left in the 3rd. Reeves against Green. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far.
Austin Reeves.
And that one falls for Reeves. Some changes now for the Lakers. James is checked in for Hachimura, and Vincent is subbed in for Doncic. Shepard, he's checked in for Houston. He does not get the second one. James.
And good.
2 points.
Good job.
And a chance for one more at the line.
Good boy.
They're just taking what the defense gives them. And right now, that's the interior.
This will be his 3rd free throw attempt of the game. Primo, he's checked in for the Rockets.
4th team foul. At the line for 1, LeBron James.
That free throw
Thank
good
you.
from James.
They're doing great work at the free throw line this half. That bodes well for their chances to close out this game.
1:25 left to play in the 3rd quarter. Outside Whitmore. Pass to Şengün. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Şengün's got 4 points in the quarter. Los Angeles leading by 6. Reeves with the ball. He's got 19. James, right side. It's rebounded by Houston. Here's Thompson. 40 seconds left in the third. Pass to Şengün. Count that one. He's now 5 for 8.
Oh, sometimes you got to flex on him. That's what Şengün just did.
Los Angeles has gone 2 for 5 from 3 since halftime. James with the ball. Here's Connect. The 3 from Wood. Drills it.
Thank you, Christian Wood, finally.
Here's Primo. With 2 seconds left. Doesn't go for him. And so it's the
Good
Los
job.
Angeles Lakers closing out the quarter with a 7-point lead. Getting lots of great looks, shooting it well. That's why they're up. More 2K action in just a moment. And a moment now as we take a look at our state. Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
That wasn't a better pass in the game, almost like he had a sixth sense.
With 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store. Rockets trail by 7. Dorian Finney-Smith is out there with Christian Wood. Then it's Austin Reeves. Then there's James. And it's Vincent in at the shooting guard position. That's the Laker 5.
There we go.
Los Angeles has gone 6 of 14 from the perimeter tonight. Outside Reeves. James, a screen on Easton. Outside Finney-Smith. Pass to James. Just 5 to shoot. Wood outside. From deep, Reeves.
Damn
Pulled
it.
in by Houston. Whitmore's got 6 rebounds now in the game.
And he got a couple to fall from long distance in the first half, but still looking for that number 3.
And clearly from mid-range, Van Vliet seems pretty comfortable. As long as he likes the angle, that's a shot he can make.
Now here's Reeves. Here's James. Brooks defending. Pass to Wood. Beyond the arc. Nailed
Christian
it.
Wood.
Beyond the arc. And the Lakers lead by 8.
And far from the best shot, but all that matters is the end result. Somehow he sinks it.
Adams with the ball for 3.
Yeah, I would say shut the hell up.
James has got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one.
There's one principal reason why they're sitting on this lead. Rebounding.
And he can't extend the lead to double digits. And Brooks has got the ball here for Houston. And just about a minute and a half gone by in the fourth. 3-pointer, Van Vliet. They get the rebound. Adams, shot's good.
And on the offensive end, this is how Adams hurts you. You have to be aware of where he is at all times.
Brooks against James. To the inside. Wood. And Wood.
Beautiful.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now.
Christian Wood.
Rockets trail by 8. Now Van Vliet. Pass to Brooks. Outside Easton. Now Van Vliet. He's covered by Reeves. 6 to shoot. That's good from Van Vliet.
Bullshit.
And the assist from Easton. Van Vliet's got 5 points in the quarter.
A slow start for him, but making amends here in the second half.
Reeves, the pass to James. Got it. Good job in the low post.
That's his go-to, doing what he can to strengthen their lead.
The Rockets have got 3 of 6 shots to go in this fourth quarter. Outside Whitmore. Pass to Adams. It's stolen by James. Wood high post.
Such a difficult assignment. Wood can create some serious matchup problems.
His fourth personal foul. First team foul. At the line for the Lakers, Christian Wood. 2 shots.
That free throw, no good. Luka Doncic is checked in for the Lakers. Smith, he's checked in for the Rockets. And the second free throw is good.
With the size and athleticism and the potential that he showed at the college level, it was mind-blowing that Christian Wood went undrafted.
Van Vliet outside.
Nope.
And the Rockets tack on 2 more.
A nice rhythm to his game here late. He's hit 3 out of 4 this quarter, looking to put him over the top.
James passes to Doncic. James, a screen on Van Vliet. Here's Doncic. It's rebounded by Houston.
They timed up the layup perfectly. The D saw it develop and got there to bother the shot.
Pass to Van Vliet. Outside Eason. Floats one up. Outside for Brooks. Lets it go from deep. Doncic grabs the miss.
I'll tell you what, they've been aggressive and they've been physical.
James, a screen on Van Vliet. Here's Doncic. Uneasy.
Beautiful.
Doncic has got 30 points.
Deep into the game, you rely on players like him to keep delivering.
And Ime Udoka has called timeout. He's looking to make some very important adjustments here.
There's just a lot of wide open lanes to the rim here. That'll drive your coach nuts.
Yeah, we can see over here. The coach, he has some choice words for his team. Words we cannot repeat.
Changes for Los Angeles. Hachimura comes in for Finney Smith and connects, subbed in for LeBron. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Hey guys, during that last break, I heard Ime Udoka as he talked with the team. Coach told them to adjust on defense, saying they're calling it tight right now. We can keep the same effort, but less reaching in and all that. Don't let them beat us at the line. Send it back to you, Brian.
All right, Allie, thanks once again. Now here's Thompson. And here's Şengün. And here's Green from the arc. Hits the trifecta. Green's got 10 points in just the second half.
Making his mark from long range today. That's his second triple of the half, his 5th overall.
Wood with the screen. And it's Doncic on the drive. Good on the bucket. Doncic has got 4 points in the quarter.
Their interior D continues to look shaky. Not a good matchup for them right now.
Outside, Green. Here's the 3. Counted from distance. Green's got 28.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
Doncic against Thompson. Pass to Wood. And Wood.
Christian Wood.
The D has to get Wood a little bit further off of his spot. Once he's close to that basket, man, it's pretty much over.
Rockets trail by 6. Now here's Brooks. Clock at 6. Wood grabs the board. Wood's got his 6th rebound on the night.
And they just continue to dominate the boards.
Wood, a screen on Green. Here's Vincent. From outside,
Damn
off the
it.
mark. And here's Thompson. He'll bring it up for Houston. They trail by 6. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. That's on Gabe Vincent.
Love that aggression from Green, banging down low.
At the line for the Rockets, Jalen Green, 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
First free throw is good. Hayes is checked in for Wood. Eason's checked in for Houston. Fred VanVleet comes in for Thompson. No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2.
He's dialed up his aggression here in the second half. Consistent in working himself to the line.
Hayes with a screen on VanVleet. Doncic passes to Hayes.
Woo!
And finished
Beautiful.
by Hayes. That gives him a double-double.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, PA.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative. Now, here's Green. Outside Eason. Smith outside. Lets the 3 fly. Green takes it to the rack.
Wow.
Look at Green showing some hustle on the offensive boards.
The Lakers lead by 5. Doncic with it. And it's Şengün picking him up. Has to connect. Şengün against Doncic. 6 to shoot. And they're going to count that bucket. And they'll send him to the line. It could be a 3-point play.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense.
Brooks, he's checked in for Houston.
Second team foul. At the line for the Lakers, Luka Doncic, 1 shot.
That's good from
Yes.
Doncic. VanVleet with it. Brooks outside. From deep. That one doesn't drop.
He knocked down a 3 in the first quarter, but he's still been unable to connect from deep past the break.
Doncic against VanVleet. Here's Doncic. 6 on the shot clock. And he comes up with a bucket. Doncic has got 9 points now in the quarter.
Pick works well there.
Fucking go.
Defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Now here's VanVleet. Over Doncic. VanVleet misses.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
And so
Get our
JJ
players in
Redick
here.
calls for the timeout. He wants their game plan to be crystal clear at this point.
Lakers fans, put your hands together, make some noise for your Lakers hype team. One more time for the Lakers Hype Squad.
Reeves finds Doncic. Outside, Finney-Smith. Pass to James. Hayes with a screen on Brooks. Just 4 to shoot. And they'll get another chance.
Yes! Jackson Hayes!
James calls for the pick and roll, shake up the defense, and find himself a quality look.
Outside, Green. Back to Van Vliet. Outside, Green. To stop the run. It's Hayes with the rebound. Hayes is... And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. 12-point lead, their biggest of the game. Outside, Finney-Smith. Pass to Hayes. James, outside. Takes a 3. Again, the miss by James.
Big rebound there. Now the question is, can they be better on the boards down the stretch? It remains to be seen.
Şengün with it. The 3 is up. Good. And
Oh,
Van
shit.
gets the assist. Şengün's got 9 points now in the second half.
This has been their game plan here in the final period. We'll see if it continues to work out.
I think when you've got it going from three-point range,
Thank you.
keep it going. It's a good way to kind of pile up the points quickly. Keep riding that hot hand. He's been pretty much unstoppable.
Rockets trail by 11. And here's Van Vliet from the arc. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Hayes has got 15 rebounds here tonight. Doncic against Van Vliet. To the paint. That's tipped. Here's Hayes. And he goes with the big
Let's
shot
go.
right over Alperen Şengün.
Filthy. I mean, just the arena is...
Jackson Hayes.
He's got a deep bag of tricks to dig into. And we've got a timeout called by Ime Udoka. He was quite emphatic, demanding the timeout, clearly wanting to address strategy with his team. Rockets trail by 13. Now Van Vliet. Pass to Şengün. Brooks from outside. Yes, and it's Şengün picking up the assist. Şengün's got his 3rd assist of the night.
And you got to at least honor Brooks' three-point shot if you're the defense. I mean, he is more than capable of connecting.
Now, here is James. Here's Doncic. James passes to Finney-Smith. On the wing, Finney-Smith. Pass to Doncic. Now, here is James. Brooks defending. Shot clock at 5. Knocks down the
Really? Thank
And
you.
the Lakers lead by 13.
And you have to extend that defense. I mean, you really have to stay connected to him at all times.
And the lack of defensive pressure on shots like that is a big reason they're down by double digits.
Now here's Van Vliet. Brooks outside. Van Vliet outside. Lots of room. And the sweet roll that time on the rim. That one falls. Van Vliet's got 9 points in the quarter.
You could see it before the ball even got to him. Van Vliet was locked and loaded, ready for that thing to fly.
Both sides are simply waiting for the clock to make it official. This is going to end up in the books
Wow.
as a nice win for the Lakers.
And at first glance, it appeared to be an easy win for them. However, they had to weather some storms along the way, Greg.
Yeah, in terms of competitiveness, it was a lot closer than the final score indicates.
And all year, this squad has been playing with real urgency and determination. No surprise to see them hit 61 total wins.
and they didn't deviate from their game plan against this team. It's what helped them win their first 2 games against them. Add another one to the win tally for them.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for Luka Doncic.
Anytime they needed a bucket, they put the ball in his hands and say, go make a play. It was impressive to watch.
And it's Green missing. From deep, here's Doncic. Yep, it's good. And so it's the Lakers easily grabbing this
Luka.
one. A clean win, and one where they clearly showed better energy.
Yes, so true. They put on a show here at home. And I really think they had that extra swagger and confidence, too.
All right, now let's check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have?
LeBron, this was an outstanding win. What kind of message did you send tonight?
We're not trying to set a message, just trying to improve every time we get an opportunity to come out on the floor and play. We've been doing some good things the last couple months, but we still got a lot of room to improve, and hopefully we continue that.
If your team gets better every game, that's a message that people like to see and hear. Thanks so much, LeBron.
All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Richard Jefferson, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for being with us. And now let's take a look at our player of the game, Luka Doncic.
of 44. Okay. That's great. Points in the paint. Good job. Bench points. We could have used some more. 6 turnovers, 3 blocks. Did good rebounding. Better, but not gonna come back. Wow, we lost the second quarter. Yeah. Good job. Third quarter, won by 9. Fourth quarter, won by 5. Good job. Second half by 14. Good job. Luka. That was money all game. We're 2, 4, and 6. Reeves, 19. I like it. James. Only 18, but all right. For 4 from 3-point land. Jackson Hayes, game of your life. 7 out of 7. All damn near done. And 2 blocks. Christian Wood. Yes, sir. 5 out of those centers. Perfect. 7 out of 7. 5 out of 5. Mm. Mm. 10 out of 10. Finney, 5 points. Connect. Vincent, you've been playing horrible lately. Fucking Jalen Green. 6 out of 16. Damn near all your shots fucking threes. Nobody else. St. Jimmy 14. John Fleet 13. Brooks 12. Whitmore 10. You only made 1 shot? Okay. We got 1 more game. I think I can sit everybody that game. Yes. Got it locked up. Everybody can sit the last game. Playoff time. We could just play the scrubs last game. Seven and 8 look like Memphis is gonna play Golden State, and Clippers will be playing Phoenix. Rockets are out of it. X clinch playoff berth. Oh yeah. We go see. We go see now. Minnesota second, Dallas is third. Get my damn revenge. Revenge shall be mine. Knicks. East is garbage. Boston's in the play-in. Sour. Chicago and Boston for the 7th seed. Brooklyn, Orlando. Alright. Well, till next game, which will be on probably Tuesday night. I'll be back Tuesday night, folks. Folks. Vanderbilt. $27, 8, and 4. 38%. Let that 38 and 9. 14, 2, 4, 14, 3, and 4. Man. Alright, I'll be back Tuesday night. Please like, subscribe. Thanks for watching. Holla back.